Good afternoon and welcome to Dr. Paul S. Hill Stadium and the semifinal round matchup between Thorn Academy and Sanford. The number 2 ranked Golden Trojans versus the number 3 ranked Sanford High Redskins. Opening moments. These two teams met twice this season. One tie and Thorn Academy prevailing in the other. Sanford comes in 10-1-4, 4 ties on the season. Their one loss coming to Thorn Academy, tying Portland, Westbrook, Massabesic, and the Trojans. Thorn counters with the 12-1-2 mark. Ties coming to Sanford, Portland, and the one loss last game of the regular season versus Edward Little. Sanford beat Portland in the quarterfinals. Thorn Academy handling Lewiston 5-1 in a brilliant performance Saturday morning. Amy Thibault now will take the goal kick for Thorn Academy. Redskins with a chance. Good pass back. The shot blocked in front by Motil. Dangerous play there for Thorn Academy. Now they'll kick it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Sanford. Sanford with a nice pass across to Goodwin. Loses it back. Cordy Canan. Nice ball up the sideline. Ladakakis, actually Sherman giving chase, and Sivany will knock it out of bounds for Sanford to throw in for Thorn Academy. Sherman and Canan teaming up. But a good play by Sanford's number 12, Rebecca Hodson. Brewer again with a throw-in. Sideline throw for Thornton. Again, Brewer lines it up. Headed nicely by Jessica Collins. Trojans send it back in Sanford zone. Sherman has it poked away from her by Sivany. Suzanne Pickard will take the throw-in. Pickard booms it over the goal line. It'll be a goal kick for the Redskins. Sue Mizarak, the goalkeeper, pounds it out. Thornton pushes it right back in, keeping the pressure on. Now a lot of open room for Sanford. Jen Brink, number 4, in control. Long ball up. Motil bounces it out. Brewers throwing stolen and controlled. Payer. A nice ball in the middle. Blocked across, then it'll be a corner. Well, they award a goal kick for Thornton Academy. Amy Tebow takes it on the other side of the goal mouth. Sends it up the left side. Stolen away. Emily Bork with the headband looking in the middle. Nobody home for the Redskins. Suzanne Pickard gets it up the sideline. Direct kick for Thornton Academy. Ladakakis scored 2 goals Saturday off direct kicks. She takes the long range one. Low liner rolling towards the middle and punched out of there, but there's Nikki Motiel to chop it in. Rolls in on Mizarak. She fields it before Canaan can get there, and she punts it out. Right now, no wind at all at Hill Stadium on a partly cloudy, cool fall afternoon, but a great day for soccer weather-wise. Girls can really give a lot of energy without losing too much. Almost perfect weather, and the wind not a factor at this point of the game. Thornton with a throw-in. And now again, room for Sanford. Long pass up, looking for Goodwin, and it's broken up. Offside's called on Courtney Canaan. .32:15 to play, first half, no score. Semifinal matchup between Thornton and Sanford. Sanford now will change the players taking the indirect. See great athletic ability by both clubs. Jen Bogus takes the kick, looks for Pickard. And that ball roll out. It'll be a throw-in for Thornton. The winner of this plays the winner of Cape Elizabeth Greeley. So the heel point standings in girls Western A proving true to form. We have 2-3 here and 1-4 in the Greeley Cape Elizabeth matchup. Pickard turns on it and kicks it over the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick for the Redskins. Mizarak will take it. Saucier breaks it up for Thornton, but then kicked right out of there nicely by Danielle LeBlanc. Now it's in the middle for Jen Brink. Garibolia takes the lining kick. Substitutions for Sanford. Checking in number 21, Karina Payer. Payer will take the throw in. Long one up the sideline. Motil has to go over to play it. Payer will take it again. Matakakis fields it. Comes down in the middle. Nice pass for Courtney Canan. But a good job of breaking it back up by Sivany. Goes out on Thornton. Sideline throw for Payer. She can really throw the ball a long way. She's showing that skill. Nice ball by both. Indecisive call on the sideline. They didn't know who went off, so they drop it. Face off of sorts. Latikakis, great ball out in front for Sherman. Sherman coming in on it, stops. Pass, shot! Over the goal. Both Canan and Sherman converging. Great play by Kristen Sherman. And the first true bid in on either goalie. Sivany kicks it straight up in the air. It bounces and played in the middle. Nice play out by Sivany. Great athletic ability on both clubs. You can see Sanford, very strong team. Roberge with a chance. And Mizarak slides out, makes the save. Sanford with the ball upfield. A long kick. Garibolia takes it and sends it out of bounds. Another Sanford substitution, checking in number 10, Laura Kimball. Matakakis with the move up the sideline. Defender's coming in. She's around both. Crosses a little bit high, and it rolls past Roberge. And there to make the play is Emily Bork. Bork going up the sideline. Nice ball up in the middle. Garibolia sends it back. Good job by Saucier. She gets taken down, and the call goes against Sanford's number 4, Jen Brink. And Thornton takes the quick, indirect. Misplayed, and a chance for Sherman. Sherman stops, looks to make a move. Nice kick back for Roberge. Roberge looks for Canan, and played out of bounds by Danielle LeBlanc. Thorn Academy's first substitution, Sarah Cooper, number 24, checks in for what appears Jen Roberge. She'll go off on the far side of the field. Cooper, 2 brilliant plays last week against Lewiston. Didn't get credited with an assist, but she certainly played extremely strong game for Coach Scott Nason in the 5-1 win. And in that game, I was very impressed with Lewiston, even though they lost 5-1. Impressed with their play and their skill, and Sanford shows why they're ranked number 3 and only occurring 1 loss during the regular season, 4 ties, and the 10 victories. Mizarak off to the side, and Not touched by Cooper. She gets the throw in. Gets it up for Sherman. Sherman trying to contain it. Can't do so. Sanford takes the throw on the sideline. Stolen by Cooper. Sherman turns and tries to put it in the middle for Canan. Nice ball by Sherman. Loose in the middle. 3 Thornton players converge. And it bounces out of there and kicked out of bounds by Sanford. Big chance for Thornton there. All 3 players in on it, but the ball wouldn't come free to him. Ball loose for Canan. Blocked in the middle nicely. Sanford again opts to kick it out of bounds. Thornton controlling the last few moments here. Not able to get off a good solid shot. Ball stolen nicely on that far side. Bork has it knocked out, but she gets her team the sideline throw. Nice ball in the middle. It's loose and overplayed. Pickard takes her time with it and has it stolen away, put in, and now up nicely. Call a bump on Sanford. Brewer takes the long kick. Blocked, and Sanford comes back with it. Nice job, Amanda Brewer. Great work. Saucier down on the field. Tracy Saucier took the kick on the side and had it bounce off a Sanford player, and her leg hit the Sanford player, and she's a little bit shaken up. She comes off the field. Roberge checks back in to replace her. Brewer takes the throw in for Thornton. 22-22 left, first half. No score between the Redskins and the Trojans. Beautiful kick by Brink. Good job, Sarah Cooper, to keep it in play. Gets it further up the sideline, and keeping it in is Sherman. Foul called on Thorn Academy. Long kick in. Rolls towards the goal. Dangerous play there. Ball right through the crease. Mental mistake by senior Nikki Motiel. She gambled to keep it in play and poked it right to a Sanford player. Great cross, and fortunately for Thornton, it went right through the crease untouched. Motiel with the steal. Gets it up for Ladakakis. Ladakakis blocked momentarily. Steals it back, gets it for Canan. Canan punches it up the sideline for Roberge. And Danielle Sivany comes over to play it out of bounds, and Thornton takes the throw in. Nice cross in the middle, ball loose. And Sanford able to make the play, rolls towards Cooper, and she gets it up in the air. Nice headed ball on the side. Ball loose. Still loose. A chance. Canan can't get it off as Miserak was way out of the net and the Trojans couldn't fire. Cooper getting jostled on the sideline. No call. That was a big chance for Thornton Academy. Looked like Canan was going to be able to get away and find the room to get the shot off and couldn't do so. Jen Bogus with a long kick. Very well played first half to this point. Both teams showing the skills that have led them all season long. The Redskins coming in, and there's Motiel to steal. Looks to pass to Cooper. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Sanford. As we work our way down towards the 19-minute mark. Ball goes over the goal line. It'll be a goal kick for Thornton Academy. T-Bolt opts to just punch it up on the sideline for Bolia. And Sanford regains possession up the sideline. Cooper, nice play, but it goes back. Fired in. And it goes off a Thornton player. It should be corner for the Redskins. Big crowd on hand here at Hill Stadium this afternoon. Semi-final round between two arch rivals over the years in all sports, Sanford and Thornton Academy. And the first corner, beautiful one taken in, but no Sanford players in there. And T-Bolt fields it, and she'll wait for her teammates to get upfield and takes the punt. Low punt, blocked right in the middle. Carrie Bolia, though, nice job getting it up. And there's Sanford with their strong play. Keep it in Thornton's end. They call a foul on Courtney Canan. Taking the kick, Jessica Collins. Collins, good low ball in the middle. Carrie Bolia pops it up. Great passing by Thornton Academy. Very patient and very brave to be so calm inside their own zone. And again, Motiel and Cooper work. Broken up, though. Sanford regains. Cooper bangs it out. Loose. And a nice play. And a long ball out. Roberge looking to get in. She got Ladakakis open. But Thornton was making the substitution. Long throw in for Sherman. Sherman able to contain it. Now looks to turn on it. Sherman still working over there. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Thornton. Julie Gagier, number 40, checks in. Played a strong game, and there goes the acrobatic throw-in. Bounces back to her, punches it in the middle, loose, and a nice job of poking it out. And they say Thornton Academy actually knocked it out. Let's see the call here. Now they're going to award a corner. Said Sanford did knock it out, so Ladakakis, very impressive on all her kicks on Saturday versus Lewiston. Will take Thornton Academy's first corner of the afternoon. 2 goals and 2 assists in the quarterfinals, and a nice high ball in the middle, dangerous. There's Motiel's head, but she hammers it wide. It was right there, and they hooked up for a goal last week with the cross from the corner, and it was the right leg of Nikki Motiel giving Thorne Academy the 3-1 lead at that time. Mizarak takes it. Motiel's attempted headed ball is a little off balance again, and Sanford gets control but then loses out of bounds. Sherman able to keep it in, gets it in the middle for Latikakis. Nice headed ball up for Canan. Canan punches it through the middle. Sherman going in. Sherman trying to get there. The ball loose. And they call a foul on Sanford. Thorne Academy will get the direct kick. Latikakis just outside the zone. It'll be about a 20-yarder. And she scored 2 goals from just about the same spot on the field on Saturday. They're saying indirect. So it's touched. Back to Latikakis. Shot! Score! Latikakis on fire. Give her a kick from 20 yards out, and she is just deadly. And the Golden Trojans take the 1-0 lead. Unbelievable. That time it was an indirect, so it had to be touched first. It was just poked back to her on the roll. She just hammered it home. And Thorne Academy, with 14-18 remaining first half, have the 1-0 lead. And in a game of this caliber, sometimes that's all the scoring you'll see. Bogus gets credited with the assist. She touched the indirect kick and just rolled it back to Latikakis, and just a brilliant shot above Mizarak's reach. She couldn't get to it. Short side. And now Sanford comes on the attack. Canan Latikakis combined for the steal right away. Rolls free for Canan. Canan advancing it up the sideline. Taking it out of bounds again is Sivany. Thorne Academy regaining control and keeping the pressure on. Cole Thomas checks in, getting a break. Kristen Sherman. Here goes Gregier. And a nice throw in, and Sanford has to play it over the end line in another corner for Thorne Academy. Watch for Motiel in the middle. Thornton lines up and then sends him in. Nice high ball, looping, but the curve on it sent it back. Brewer, though, comes up and plays it high, and offside's called on Thornton Academy. Sanford with a nice kick up the side. Motiel heads it. It's loose. Nice move through the middle by Emily Bork. Sanford hammers it in, and it'll roll in on Tebow. She scoops and waits for her teammates to regroup upfield. Sun poking out at Hill Stadium. Ball loose. Motiel gets there, pokes it off. Sanford, though, with a cross and sends it over the goal line. Goal kick for Thornton. The winner advances to the Western A Finals, to be played Saturday. Not sure the time, depends where the venue. Nice play, Roberge playing it in the air. It's a good foot on it. Comes back for Roberge, kicks it towards the middle. spin on it, but Cooper there with a pass for Gagir. She can't contain it. Again, kicked out. Thornton will have it one more time. Amanda Brewer on the sideline. Fires it right in. Sanford punches it out. Well, they say it went off Thornton Academy, so Sanford gets control of the sideline throw. Collins takes the throw in. Again, it's Collins rolling it in the middle. Brink knocks it out of bounds. Kristen Sherman comes back in. She'll spell Courtney Canan. Brewer plays that one with her face and then goes to rub. Things are boggled up on the sideline here. Nice steal out of Kakis, but good play out of there by the Redskins. And Sanford now advancing up the sideline. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be one more time. Sanford. Things really getting congested on the sideline. Collins looking in for Brink. Sarah Cooper heads it away. Rolls, and it should be a goal kick for the Trojans, and it is. Kelly Stevens and Sandy McDonald now come in for Coach Nason and Thorn Academy. Jen Bogus and Jen Roberge will sit down. Foul called on Emily Bork. Nice play. Gagir gets it in the middle. Nicole Thomas bumped off the ball. Great moves. Call a foul on Brewer. Great play by 16 Jessica Collins, controlling that ball in the middle. She takes the direct. Good kick. Rolls over the goal line, and Thorn Academy will have the goal kick. Last touched by Sanford. 7:55 to go, first half. Thornton leading 1-0, semifinal round between the Redskins and the Trojans. These two teams met twice during the regular season. Once they dueled to a tie, the other time Thornton Academy prevailed. This is the one that matters. Winner goes on to the Western A final. Thornton, of course, reached the semifinal last season, losing to Portland. I believe it was 3-2 final in that one. They won the #1 spot in Western A in the heel point standings, drew the bye, and then were knocked out in the semifinal round against the Portland Bulldogs. This year they won their first playoff game last Saturday versus Lewiston, a 5-1 win. And they're trying now to get their second in a row in their first trip to a Western A final. Good play by Thomas, forcing Sivany to play it out of bounds. Thornton gets the throw in. throwing it goes loose in the middle. Gear plays it up high. Play it, call a dangerous kick on Thorn Academy. Latikakis controls, but then it's punched right back. Montiel gets it for Cooper. Nice headed ball by Sarah Cooper. Sherman tries to get it up the sideline for Cooper. Cooper gets to it. Now able to keep it in bounds and advance it deep into the Redskins zone. And the foul now called on Sarah Cooper, trying to get back into the play. Ball loose. Sarah Cooper able to make the play. Continues her very strong play for Thorn Academy. You see Sanford's skill there, though, and their powerful legs. Latikakis playing on some good defense now. She's back helping out her teammates. And they will call the foul now on the Redskins, number 11, Danielle LeBlanc. Latikakis at this point playing the midfield position with Nicole Thomas, Sherman, and Gear in there. Thomas fires long range, and oh, she just missed. That ball missed by 2 feet to the top right corner. Nicole Thomas turning and letting go. Miserak gets it up the field for Brink. There's Latikakis. Brink comes away with it, though. Nice ball up. Chance for the Redskins. Still loose. Nice pass off. I believe they called offsides. Thornton did look like they were going to get back in possession. Tough call, and the Redskins fans let their disappointment be known. Nice ball up. Latikakis looking back from McDonald. Can't do so. Good ball up the side. Gear tries to keep it in. Does. Boy, they're really allowing a long run up the sideline with a throw-in. Loose, and Gear gets a foot on it, and a chance for the Trojans. Thomas breaking in. Shoots and save Miserak. Great play by both Nicole Thomas first and then Miserak to make the fine save. Thomas broke in between 2 Sanford defenders and got the shot off as she was being bumped. Shows her skill. The sophomore transfer from Arlington, Texas, had a goal in the Lewiston victory and showing that she's a threat at any time. She's gotten off 2 fine shots here in the last 2 minutes of play. Randy Mailman now, the freshman, spells Gear. She's shown that she can be a very proficient goal scorer for Thorn Academy. Mailman with 3 goals and 6 points on the season. Only a freshman. Sanford keeping the pressure on. Goodwin trying to get it off. Brewer, great job defensing. And Sanford knocks it out of bounds. Redskins have had a lot of chances, but they just have been unable to uncork the shot. Brewer with a nice pass up. Sherman looking for Nicole Thomas. Thomas stops, turns, gets it off. Mailman tries to cross it back for Sherman. Looks in the middle for Sherman. Nice pass by Thomas. Goes back for Mailman. Mailman over kicks it. It'll go out of bounds and a throw in for Thornton Academy. Nice passing. Good work for Thornton. Suzanne Pickard will come back in and spell Jamie Ladakakis. Another sensational playoff effort for the senior. Scored 3 goals in the 2 playoff games so far, also collecting 2 assists. Good play by Kelly Stevens, playing it in the air as the clock now ticks down under 20 seconds to play in the half. Trojans trying to hold on to maintain that 1-0 lead going into the locker room at halftime. Great ball out by Motiel. Ball comes free. Nicole Thomas coming through. Gets it up ahead. Chance to fire. And she's tripped up coming in. And great effort once again for Nicole Thomas. She nearly broke through the defense. And that'll do it in the first half of play. A well-played, hard-fought 40 minutes of soccer, and Thornton Academy will take the 1-0 lead at the half. Goal scored by Jamie Ladakakis, assisted from Jen Bogus. Came with 19:19 remaining in the first half. And the Trojans and the Redskins, again, playing one of their typical games here in Western A. This one, though, much more important than normal. Semi-final round of the Western A playoffs. The winner moves to the finals to play the winner of Greeley Cape Elizabeth. We'll take a break. Jay Harper and Dennis Avery back with you at the half right after this. Welcome back to Hills Stadium in Saco. Jay Harper, Dennis Avery, as we get set for second half action. Thorn Academy leading 1-0 at the half. Goal coming from Jamie Ladakakis. Her third long-range goal of the playoffs. This one on an indirect kick. Bogus got the assist. She had to touch it and knock it over to Ladakakis. She fired from long range. And Thorn Academy has held that 1-0 lead. Sanford not getting any quality shots off on goalkeeper Amy Tebow, but they have had their chances inside the zone. They've had great passing, good strong kicking, and a very strong played first half for both clubs. Thornton will touch it first and start the second half with the kickoff. Thorn Academy's starting lineup: Tebow, the goalkeeper, Courtney Canan, Kristen Sherman, Jamie Ladakakis, the front line, forward backer Amanda Brewer, Tracy Saucier midfield, Suzanne Pickard midfield, Jen Bogus a backer, Nikki Motiel back midfielder, and Carrie Bolia backer. Jen Roberge plays the midfield. That's the starting 11 for the Trojans, and they start the second half with the same crew. Again, this week, solid contributions from the bench. Cole Thomas and Sarah Cooper playing very strong first halves, as they did in the first round of the playoffs. Nice pass up the sideline. The ball for Michelle Dion. So she quickly loses, and the ball loose in the middle. Michelle Turgeon, number 18, kicks it over, but there's actually Nicole Thomas starts the second half. Good fireball up the middle, and Mizarak comes up to play it. Sanford right back on the offense. Carrie Bolia gets it for Ladakakis. Ladakakis actually playing the midfield position with Thomas, Canan, and Sherman on the front line, and Tracy Saucier, who went out with an injury earlier in the first half. I don't believe she's back into the lineup and hasn't come back since, and not sure of the extent of the injury, but that forcing Coach Scott Nason to use Ladakakis on the defense more, and Cole Thomas showing she's very much an offensive threat, so you don't lose much in the middle. Ladakakis gets it up the sideline, but over to play it first is Sanford's number 5, Michelle Dion. Sherman knocks it out. Dion back with a throw-in. Rolls it for Brink, and it's kicked out by the Trojans. Thomas gets it first, and the bump called on Sanford. Carrie Bolia, line drive, rolls all the way through. Sherman spins on it. Can't get anything on it. Nice head by Ladakakis. Still loose. Sanford plays it up the sideline. Sherman gets to it first. Knocked out by Dion, and Jen Bogus takes the throw-in. Looking for Sherman. Canan fires wide, and scooping it up is Sue Mizarak. Wonder if she plays any pool. Nice ball up the far side, and Amanda Brewer spins and plays it up for Pickard. Nice play for Thomas. Thomas loses, but it's knocked out by Sanford. Thornton right back with a throw-in. Redskins again with a booming ball upfield. Sanford plays a little bit of both styles. They play a little kick and chase, but they also do a nice job with the possession and good inner passing. Throw in lost by Dion, out of bounds. Bork plays it on for Face. Brink now going cross field, keeping possession, and now looks up the sideline. Brewer kicks it in the middle. Pickard with a nice ball up. Nice job by Sherman looking for Bogus, but over to cover nicely is Sivany. Offsides called on the Redskins. Jen Bogus now will take the direct kick. Puts it in the middle. And there's Sanford right there on top of it. Jessica Collins for Brink. Idakakis, good job turning, getting it for Thomas. Thomas, nice little move back towards the middle, but pushes it too far and then decides to stay away from it. 1-0 Thornton Academy lead. Opening moments, second half, semifinal of Western A. Number 2 ranked Thornton Academy and number 3 ranked Sanford. Nice move again by Thomas. Ball, I guess, went out of bounds as Thomas made her move. Sanford, good quality play, getting it back in. Booming ball up the sideline, out of bounds. Ball played by number 18, Michelle Turgeon. Turgeon with a headband. And line drive thrown from Bogus, and Sherman can't contain it. Could have called a handball there, as Valerie Payer went to play it. She slid down and kicked it off her own hand. Jay Harper with you, along with Dennis Avery. As very happy to bring you Thornton Academy's very impressive girls soccer team playoff action on CTV 30. Thank our sponsors, His and Hers and Hair Dimension, Mutual Fire Insurance Company. Nice ball out in front, head, and it just goes wide. A brilliant play by Nicole Thomas from point blank. Oh, Nicole out in front, just misses. As she's had 3 strong bids this afternoon, 2 rushes and that one there. A beautiful headed ball in the middle, and that one just went wide. The Redskins again with a booming kick upfield. Oteil's speed, she just glides past the Redskins offense. Great play by Brewer to keep it in. Touched by Thomas, they award the throw-in for Sanford, and Sanford now will make substitutions. Check-in will be number 21 for the Redskins, Karina Payer. Other sponsors: Biddeford Savings Bank, Main Street Biddeford, Lou's Quick Stop, Beach Street Saco. As we said, Mutual Fire Insurance Company. We thank them for helping us bring you girls soccer action on CTV 30. Trojans with the 1-0 lead. We played 8.5 minutes of the second half. Thornton clinging to the 1-0 lead. Latikakis with a nice ball over for Thomas. Thomas advancing up the side. She's tackled off the ball, and it'll be a throw-in for Thorne Academy. Nice play over there by Hodson. She made the fine tackle on Thomas. Tracy Saucier comes back in, so she appears okay. She has a throw-in for Thomas. Thomas controls, kicks in the middle, nice pass in for Sherman. Sherman working in traffic and can't get anything away, and a nice ball up the field. Big play by Carrie Boley as she blocks that one. Roberge. They rule at the last minute. It went out of bounds. Looked like Roberge got to it just before it crossed completely over the line. Nice throwing up the sideline for Line. Puts a nice cross in. And the Sanford crowd, you can hear them down below. Sherman turns back in. Nice play. Gets it upfield. It's blocked. There's Brewer. Brewer punches deep, and they'll call offsides on Nicole Thomas on the far side of the field. Sanford having as many partisans as the Golden Trojans. Big crowd on hand. One of the biggest ever witnessed here for any soccer action. It's great to see. The line will take the throw in. She looks up, headed downfield. Ball. Good call by the official as Sanford was looking for the corner and trying to persuade the official just a little bit there with the extra help. It'll be a goal kick for Thorne Academy. Amy Tebow, the goalkeeper, will take it, and she uses a little punch up the side for Bogus. Bogus goes up the sideline, and a good booming ball by Emily Bork, loose in the middle. Roberge turns on it and gets it off the line, just a piece of her, and it'll be a throw-in for Thornton. Booming ball out of there. And Thorne Academy right back. Sherman. Call a bump on Courtney Canan, and just as Canan was about to make a nice play back for Thomas and give her the long-range opportunity, Latikakis remains at the midfield position. Latikakis pops it up, looking for Thomas. Broken up by Sivany. Danielle Sivany Jr. playing solid on the defense this afternoon for the Redskins. Great move by number 12, Rebecca Hodson. Hodson plays it upfield. Loose, and Motil spins around. Punches it up over for Thomas. Thomas goes in the middle. Latikakis gets to it first. Back up. Good passing by the Trojans. The headed ball loose in the middle. Rolling for the corner. Ball still free. And now they'll whistle. Control played by Sue Mizarak. And brilliant passing by the Golden Trojans. And it almost paid off big. Sanford has dodged 3 bullets make it 4 now after that one, and they cling to the 1-goal disadvantage, and they could be down 2. Miserak plays it as she slides down. Thomas there trying to get it away. Sanford's been very close now on 4 occasions to falling down by 2 goals in a place they don't want to be. 1-goal game, it's still anybody's game throughout. You fall down by 2, it's a long road back, especially the way these 2 clubs can play the game, and Thornton Academy playing the strong defense. Another fine pass, and the long ball up. Blocked out of there, and the Redskins with some room. Chance for Sanford, a 3-on-2 break. Amanda Brewer, her good speed, and she'll play it out wide. Sanford there to play a nice play, and it'll be a goal kick. A corner for the Sanford Redskins, played out by Thornton Academy. You see how quickly these 2 teams can get it up the field. Thornton with the possession, all controlling play in the offensive end, and then a good kick out, a good move by the Redskins, and next thing you know, they're taking a corner. Their second of the day. First one just floated in on goalkeeper Tebow. That one played out of there by Carrie Bolia. Another ball high goes across the field. Roberge goes giving chase, and it's taken away. Bork fires in the middle. Blocked, loose. Bork again. And nice job by Nikki Motiel. Shows her brilliant speed and gets the long legs there first to clear it and give Thornton Academy some much needed breathing room. A couple of tough bounces forces Carrie Bolia to play it out of bounds. Sanford with the throw-in. And they lose it out of bounds. Amanda Brewer, good pressure defense. Fires it long up the sideline. Popped out of bounds by Valerie Payer. And Brewer will trot up to take the throw-in one more time. Has it slip out of her hands. Fortunate. Knocked out again by Sanford. She'll get another opportunity. It's a little more on it this time. Good job by Saucier. Taking it away. And hammers it off Hodson. 23:30 to play in the contest. Of course, in regulation. 3 o'clock start this afternoon. In case of an overtime, giving the girls enough daylight to play it through. Sanford with a lot of field. Booming ball up the right side. Motiel coming in. Played off Motiel, and it'll be a corner for Sanford. Sanford now will get their third. Great speed again by Motiel, and the line doing the right thing. Playing it off her. And she sends it in the middle. It's loose, headed up. Chance for Sanford. High up, poked up and over. What a save. Amy Thibault, first time tested today, and she draws the rave review from the Thornton Academy crowd. Brilliant. High up in the air, got one hand on it and just poked it up over the net. Another corner, though, rewarded to Sanford. Lining one comes out, loose in the middle, and that one will play over the goal, and it should be a goal kick for Thornton Academy. That time, dodging the bullet. And Amy Thibault showing why she is the first team SMAA goalie for the season. All-star selection. Loose and Sanford keeping the pressure on. Motiel with a nice play. Roberge goes down hard. Goes out. And Sanford will take the sideline throw. Bork. A long throw in. Great job, Motiel. Another first team pick for the Golden Trojans. Nice job by Thornton, trying to get some breathing room. Sherman working with Canan. Canan up the field looking for Thomas, and it's broken up. Good kick out of there by Laura Kimball. Both teams now playing that kick and chase style, and Cole Thomas giving chase, and a very really poor decision that time. First we've seen from her, Danielle Sivany, trying to play it away from the offense and maybe over the sideline, plays it over the end line, and it'll be a corner for Thorne Academy, and Ladakakis walks up the sideline to take it. See what Motiel does. Comes in the middle for Gregier, gets some foot on it, but there is Miserak, and she quickly plays it upfield. Bogus plays it off. Nice job by the Redskins, and they keep the pressure coming. And now Thibault comes out to play it. The line working. Motiel punches it up. Losing it out of bounds is Jessica Kotsis. Sanford really turning it up here, though. Call a touch on Motiel as she fell on top of the ball. Sarah Cooper misplays the ball. It comes loose. Brink takes the long-range shot and has it bounce off Carrie Bolia. And it'll be a corner for Sanford. Big mistake there by Sarah Cooper. As she went to play it, she played it backwards. And we'll see what happens on this corner kick. Still 1-0 Thorne Academy. Sanford now with a third corner in the last 5 minutes. Thibault, big play. As she punches it out, makes the save and clears it quickly. Comes right back in though, Sanford trying to work something. Sanford able to keep possession. Another strong move by Bork. Nice ball up through the middle. And it's punched, and it'll roll, and one more corner. Sanford now with all the pressure and momentum. You hear the crowd. This is great. Short kick this time. And it'll be the goal kick for Thorne Academy. Last touched by Sanford. Michelle Dion playing that one. And Thorne Academy will take the goal kick. Thibault from the far side of the crease. Clock now down to 17:45. Thornton with a very narrow 1-0 lead. Pickard falling on the ball, then getting back up to play it and forces and now Thorne Academy gets the substitution. They get the whistle. Kelly Stevens checks in for Jen Bogus. Sarah Cooper flying through, gets the head on it. Ball up for Ladakakis. Ladakakis with some room. Little cutback, still in possession. Long-range shot as Ladakakis maybe got a little impatient there. She might have still had some room to work. Punt out. Cooper able to play it. Handball touched by Kelly Stevens, and Sanford with the direct. Kicked out of bounds by Sanford. Cooper with a quick throw-in. Gets it for Ladakakis. She turns and fires it in the middle. Looking there for Pickard. Motiel plays it through, but can't get enough on it. And a big booming kick out by the Redskins. Carey Bully gets back, tries to wait for the ball to stop bouncing and plays it up for Pickard. Pickard able to keep it in. Goes out on Thornton. Sanford makes a substitution. Coach Dave Demers spells Bork and brings in number 16, Jessica Collins. Sarah Cooper charging. Played away from her nicely. And a chance for Laline. Good ball in the middle. Punching it out is Thorn Academy. Latikakis gets it up. Sherman comes to put pressure on. And Sanford will opt to play it out of bounds toward Thornton to throw in. Nice play. Saucier gets it back for Latikakis. Latikakis, the sweet little move. She's got a lot of room. Left-footed, fires in the middle, blocked, and then kicked over the goal line by Sivney. Good play by Sivney, although goalkeeper Mizarak was there. The Latikakis now with the clock winding down to 14.5 to play, gets the corner kick. Trojans would love nothing more and to get that 2-goal cushion and a big chance now. Latikakis, a good ball, up in the middle, loose, and over the head and rolling wide. Sanford trying to keep it in bounds and unable to do so. Thornton able to keep pressure on. Gear fires it through the middle, and it's kicked out by the Redskins, and the second corner in a row now for Thorn Academy. Both teams racking up the corner kicks here in the second half. Latikakis has been brilliant in her corners and direct and indirect kicks. Her long-range kicks, she's been putting it out there for her teammates. There it is again. Gergier, the head. It's in there! Oh, baby! The Golden Trojans have taken the 2-0 lead with 13:31 to go. What a play. Again, the brilliant corner from Latikakis. And Gergier, number 40 in the middle. Played the head up and over to the far corner, and Mizarak and Sivney gave chase, couldn't get there as it caught inside the net, and the Golden Trojans with a 2-0 lead. Latikakis with a goal and an assist. She has been spectacular once again, really turning up her play here in the playoffs. Sanford firing back in, and the long ball goes over the goal line. It'll be the goal kick for Thorn Academy and Amy Tebow. That, a big goal the Trojans have been threatening with for quite some time, and they finally come up with it. Thorn Academy looking to move to the Western A Finals to play the winner of Greeley Cape Elizabeth. And that time the goal kick goes out of bounds. Sanford right up quickly and throwing it back in. Nice play for Gwen Goodwin. Goodwin puts it in the middle. Nice shot, but it does go just wide of Tebow. Trojans now going to keep the aggressive style going, keep the pressure off. Still 12.5 minutes to go. Plenty of time for Sanford to come back and tally. If they can get a goal within the next 5 minutes, still plenty of time for that tying goal and potential overtime. Here, the senior, she comes off the bench. She had a great game against Lewiston, and her throw-in, the acrobatic somersault toss-in, was so fast it caused Sanford to kick it and knock it out of bounds and award the corner kick. Great ball in front, loose, and all by herself for the head-in. but unable to put it on net. Great ball by LaLime. She's come off the bench here in the second half to really spark the Sanford offense. Jen Brink, number 4 that time, firing with a headshot and had plenty on it, but didn't have it in the right direction. Nice job at keeping the ball in. Jessica Collins, good strong work on that sideline, but couldn't keep it in bounds. Sherman with a nice punch up. Canan gives chase. Played wide by Sivany, and she'll play it out of bounds every time. Anytime she's in trouble, she plays it wide and gets back on defense. Cooper playing tough on the sideline. She'll get the throw in. Kelly Stevens there to head it and keep it in for Thornton. They play the bump on Sanford, number 15 coming in, pushing from behind Emily Bork, and Thornton will take the indirect. Direct. Blocked. There's Cooper. Big ball up in the middle. Loose. Bouncing. Chance for the Trojans. It's loose. The goalkeeper Mizarak out. But cleared out of there by the Redskins. Dangerous play from Sue Mizarak. She came flying out and was going to play that one. Sherman trying to make the nice move. Loses it out of bounds. Down to 10 minutes to play in the contest. Thornton with a 2-0 lead. The line, though, right there. She has been strong here in the second half. Gets it back for Bork. They call a bump on Nikki Motiel. Questionable call there. Looked like Motiel just played, and it looked like Bork went down on her own. Bork, though, with the direct, and it's a beauty. Off the post, doesn't go in, and there's Amy Tebow in the perfect position to make the save. Wow. This is a game, folks. The crowd loving it down below, both sides, and both partisan crowds have to be proud of their team's effort here in this one. It's been a dandy. Perfect long-range kick. Hit the top of the crossbar. Came down. Tebow leaping high, trying to punch it up. She couldn't quite get to it, but fortunately for Thornton, it hits the crossbar. And Gergier with the beautiful acrobatic throw-in. Sanford makes the play on it. Gergier comes back. Gets hammered off the ball. And yes, they do make the call. So it'll be a direct kick for the Trojans. But that ball came off, and it was punched out. But right there for Sanford to smack it back in, and Amy Tebow got back in perfect position to make the play. Brewer replays it, gets it in for Pickard. Pickard loops it, but it goes just wide. Say it touched a Sanford player, so it'll be the corner for Thornton Academy, and checking back into the lineup at the perfect time is Jamie Ladakakis. Coming out will be number 40, Julie Gergier. And she has Thornton Academy with the 2-0 lead. This one a low lining kick from Ladakakis, touched in there by the arms and hands of the Trojans. And that time, Thornton with not much of a chance. Nice move on the side. Ladakakis coming in, punching it up through. She's tackled, and that'll be Thornton Academy and Ladakakis a chance. And you know what she's done on these shots, folks. She's been brilliant. And this could be the game if she can punch this one by goalkeeper Mizarak. There it is, but just high. Went topside again, and this time a little too much foot on it. The clock, though, winds down to 7 minutes to play in the contest. Thornton Academy with a 2-0 lead. Jay Harper and Dennis Avery with you. Thorn Academy girls soccer action on CTV 30. And playoff action, a chance for a Western A final berth. Brewer can't keep it in on the sideline. It'll be a throw-in for the Redskins. And let's give the ball boys and ball girls, the boys on the far side, the ball girl on the near side, a big round of applause for their effort this afternoon, keeping the ball quickly, getting it back into play, and keeping things moving, especially here for the Redskins late. They need to be quick and keep that ball right there for them so they have a chance. Ladakakis with a nice little head in, and she'll get to that ball first. She does. Corners and kicks it, and it goes off Sanford. It'll be a corner kick for Jamie Ladakakis and the Golden Trojans. Good job by Symphony staying right with Ladakakis, but you see Ladakakis' quickness and speed. She is showing you why she is one of the best soccer players in the state of Maine. There it is, loose, but playing it off the head is Symphony. Call the bump on Carrie Bollier of Thorn Academy. 5:40 to play. In regulation, Thorn Academy with the 2-0 lead. Sandy McDonald back into the lineup. Smartly lets it roll out of bounds, then plays the throw-in for Ladakakis. She misplays it, and Sanford punches it out. The Redskins get control. Nice strong move. And turns and puts it in the middle. She'll get a second chance. This time she puts a little loft on it for Brink. Brink with Motiel. Motiel gets kicked. No call. Ball loose. Still loose. And it rolls in on T-Bolt. And Nikki Motiel down. She got kicked in the middle of play. And the official, of course, with Sanford still with the ball, he can't call the timeout. And he missed the call, the kick on the Sanford player. He didn't see it, so obviously not much you can do in that situation. Clock will stop with 4:55 to go, and hopefully Motiel just shaken up momentarily. Looked like she took a kick into the midsection area from Sanford when that ball was loose. And Amy Tebow has just been spectacular on the few chances that have come free, and Sanford getting a couple here late. Perfect goalie positioning for Amy Tebow. She has been there, the right place at the right time, and has Thorn Academy still clinging to that 2-0 lead. Goals by Ladakakis and Gagir, and Motiel will come out. Jen Bogus in, and that's very dangerous. You lose that brilliant speed of Nikki Motiel. She can make up 5 to 10 yards in a matter of 2 seconds. Tebow coming in to today's game, recording 4 shutouts on the season, looking for number 5 here this afternoon. Total of 88 saves going into the playoff game versus Lewiston. She came up with quite a few good ones in that one, so you don't know that number's up there a little more. Ladakakis now with 3 goals. She has 15 on the season. Ball right back in. What's the call here? I don't know the call, folks. It looked like they were going to call an offside, but somehow they decide to call something different. Indirect for the Redskins, and right there for the save is T-Bolt. It comes out of the crease, and T-Bolt able to recover. She's a little shaken up. And Sarah Cooper plays it off and out. Throw in back. T-Bolt still holding the post and holding her side. Thornton's got to get some breathing room. Nice play by the Redskins. Beautiful play. And they come right back with pressure. Brewer, though, punching it out nicely. And the booming kick back, and Sanford can't keep it in. Motiel, okay, coming back into the lineup. Great news for Thorn Academy. Coming out will be Bogus. 3:45 to play. Carrie Bollier now, the one that'll check out. Stevens takes the throw in, comes loose. Thornton overruns it. Now Canan, she needs to boom it up, give Thornton some room. Looking for Latikakis. Latikakis, nice job controlling. Goes off to the side for Cooper. Cooper, long range, and with a spin on it, it hooks away from goalie Mizarak, and it'll be a goal kick. Clock moving, 3:05 to play. Thornton with a 2-0 lead. Just another brilliant team effort for Thornton Academy against a very, very good Sanford team. Losing it out of bounds is number 18, Michelle Turgeon. And Cooper with a little throw-in. Nice job getting it back for Cooper. Cooper up for Sherman. Sherman bumped off the ball. Good play. There's Cooper. Cooper, send it in the middle. Yes, she does. Comes across, and there is Mizarak. Mizarak quickly with a punt out and up. And a Brewer, dangerous play, but she makes it. Goes off Sanford's arm, and it'd be a direct kick for the Trojans. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to a Western A berth for Thornton Academy. Western A finals. Bogus pops it out, and it's punched towards the sideline. It'll roll out of bounds, and Thornton will get the throw in. Now, every chance they get, they should milk the clock for as long as they can on that sideline. And Sivany plays it over the goal line. It'll be a corner for Thornton Academy. Just a minute and a half away from the Western A finals. If Cape Elizabeth wins, it'll be here Saturday. If Greeley wins, it'll be at Greeley, and possibly a Saturday night affair against Greeley. A good corner again, loose in the middle, and the kick popped up by Stevens. It goes over the goal line. Substitutions for the Redskins now as Coach Demers tries to get in some of his other players in these waning moments. Melissa Knowlton, Malika Patel check into the lineup. And Mizarak, who's played well for Sanford, kicks it away. Call against Thornton Academy. Sandy McDonald, the good play up, but Corny Canan can't keep it in on the sideline. Jamie Latikakis, who didn't have the brilliant point production this season as she did last, has really turned it up here in the playoffs. 3 goals and 3 assists for 9 points in 2 games, and Thornton Academy is in the Western A finals in only their 3rd year as a varsity soccer program. And you see them maul goalkeeper T-Bolt out in the middle and each other in a well-deserved effort from the Golden Trojans. T-Bolt was brilliant in that second half. Amy on the spot, and the crowd loves it. You can see both crowds giving their teams the standing ovation, which they so well deserve. What an effort. What a game. Thornton Academy winning 2-0 behind the offense once again of Jamie Latikakis and the goalkeeping of T-Bolt. But spectacular efforts from the entire Thornton Academy roster. Thomas, again strong, Sarah Cooper, and the consistent, spectacular play of Nikki Motiel throughout the game. Carrie Bolia, Amanda Brewer, Sherman, Canan, and Julie Gagir playing another strong playoff game. Thornton Academy moves to the Western A finals, improves their record on the season to 13-1-2. The Redskins finished the campaign at 10-2-4. Their 2 losses, both at the hands of Thornton Academy. And what a game between these 2 teams. And you got to love it. Thornton Academy now 1 win away from a chance in the state finals. They'll play the winner of Cape Elizabeth Greeley playing this afternoon. We'll find out tonight who the opponent will be Saturday. Time and date yet to be determined on that one. Again, I'd like to thank all our sponsors for help making this game possible. And just a brilliant effort between Thornton Academy and Sanford. We'll take a break. Come back with what we hope, a little bit of post-game activity. Dennis Avery and Jay Harper, once again, our final score. Thornton Academy 2, Sanford nothing. Welcome back to Hill Stadium in Saco. Jay Harper being joined by goalkeeper Amy Tebow, and Thornton Academy prevailing 2-0. You get the shutout and the victory. You move to the Western A finals. You got to be excited about that. But in that second half, some real scary moments, and you came up big with some brilliant saves there. That one where you jumped up and punched the ball just over the net with one hand. Who taught you that one?
I guess I could say my camps, because I went to camps before my sophomore year. But yeah, basically that. I mean, I was totally surprised. I just tried to get it out as soon as possible.
Your teammates really doing a great job in that first half, keeping the pressure off. The second half, a lot of things coming your way, and you seem to be in the right spot every time. That one scary moment where the ball went off the side of the crossbar, and then you happen to be right there again to make this scoop-up save.
Yeah, I was very surprised that I had that. I was just like, my adrenaline was pumping right after that. I was just like, yes. But my defense did really well today.
Now, you guys, of course, into the Western A Finals, playing the winner of Greeley, Cape Elizabeth. Your thoughts on that game? Of course, 2 great wins now, but you got one more.
I don't really care who wins at this point, but I definitely think we have a chance to go to the state game. But I just want to concentrate on that game first, and I think our defense and our offense and everyone can play a big tribute into it.
Great job this afternoon, Amy Tebow. Let's bring Jamie Ladakakis in here now. Amy, step off, and we'll bring Jamie in. Jamie, you've really turned it up here in the playoffs. 3 goals and 3 assists in 2 games. What's been the difference for you and your teammates here in the playoffs?
We want it more. We lost our first round last year, so we just want it. We want to make up for that.
Now, your long-range shooting, of course, coming off the indirect and direct kicks, you've been deadly. Have you been working on those? What's been the difference for those shots?
I haven't taken them all year. I just started taking them because Tracy hurt her ankle, our midfielder. So I've been taking all the corner kicks and all the directs and indirects around the goal area. So.
And, of course, taking those corner kicks in the last 2 games, putting that ball out in front, and that big goal, the second goal, where Julie Jagier had the nice shot off the head. Explain that play for us.
I just kicked it in and she headed it. I don't really remember much about it. I just watched.
Now, as far as the second half, you had to play midfield a lot today. You came off the forward position, played the midfield. Do you like that, or what was the strategy there? Tracy getting hurt again, you had to go to that position?
I had to be prepared because Tracy's been hurt, so they've been trying to prepare me all week, but it's still really hard for me to switch.
Now, of course, you've won 2 big games, hopefully 2 more to go to win the state championship. Your thoughts on your next opponent, either Cape Elizabeth or Greeley?
It doesn't really matter who it is as long as we come out and play our hardest.
Yeah, the intensity level there, you think you guys can keep that and maintain that through the rest of the playoffs?
Oh, yes, definitely.
All right, Jamie Ladakakis, 1 goal, 1 assist again today, throwing with a 2-0 win. We'll bring Nikki Motiel in here now. Nikki playing great defense as usual, the great speed. Got a little kick in the midsection there late, and a little bit of an injury. What happened on that play?
Well, I was just guarding the girl, and she missed the ball and kicked me instead, and I fell.
Right back into action. Of course, your team with the intensity, 2 great games, strong defense, the shutout today. What about in your next opponent, looking at Cape Elizabeth Greeley? Any thoughts on that one?
If we play like we have the last 2 games, I think we'll do well. They're both excellent teams. I've seen them both play. And, I mean, it's a lot faster up there. They go to every game prepared. I mean, now we're learning. We're playing with heart now. And so I think if we go like we have the confidence now, we'll do really good.
Now, of course, you becoming a goal scorer here the last few weeks. And, of course, in the last game, you had the nice goal. And today had a nice head opportunity once again, just wide. You've been really doing a great job on those corner kicks.
I've always pushed up. This year I was going to try to play center mid, but I stayed back because it's like more of a safety thing because like I can catch people more often. But it's like I have a lot of height advantage, so I go in on the corner kicks because I can usually get a head on it. And I was scared at first, but now I'm like getting the hang of it. We've been working on it a lot, so I'm like working better with it. I can head the ball now.
All right, a great performance here this afternoon. 2-0 win for you guys. Congratulations. Best of luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
All right, Nikki Motiel steps off, and we'll wrap it up here. The girls, of course, teasing each other behind camera a little bit, so they're laughing, a little bit nervous. But a great performance today. They win 2-0, move to the Western A Finals this coming Saturday, either here at Thorne Academy or at Greeley, depending on the winner of that Greeley-Cape Elizabeth matchup. But the Golden Trojans, in only their third year, have made it to the Western A Finals. Once again, the final score, Thorne Academy 2 and Sanford 0. For Dennis Avery, I'm Jay Harper saying so long from Hill Stadium. We'll see you again real soon.